Welcome to Ask the Lady Electrical Inspector podcast. I am your host, Tabitha L. Tonight, I will discuss common reasons why electric floor warming systems fail inspections. I will highlight key NEC requirements, key manufacturer instructions, and I will give you important guidelines to pass your electric floor warming systems. There are two primary types of electric floor warming systems: electronic and hydronic. Hydronic, a system that uses a liquid or gas to transfer heat for heating and cooling. Tonight, I will focus on the electronic device for heating. For this episode, I will reference the electric floor warming system as a heated floor. Heated floors are required to be listed and labeled. When listed and labeled, the manufacturer's instructions will provide more installation instructions than the National Electrical Code, Article 424. Heated floor, also known as radiant floor, includes heating elements that lay underneath a finished flooring, such as ceramic tile, porcelain, marble, natural stone, wood flooring, just to name a few. Heated flooring shall be installed by a licensed electrical contractor with a permit, and inspections will be required. Common locations for installing heated flooring: bathroom, laundry, kitchen, bedrooms, basement, garage, home office. Common reasons why heated floors fail electrical inspections: the heated floor installed without a permit, heated floor covered prior to an electrical inspection, plastic junction boxes installed on wall cover, missing raceways, heating cables installed in restricted areas, cable placement, dedicated circuits required, GFCI protection, labels provided by the manufacturer. The heated floor installed without a permit. That's first on the list. Electrical Ordinance 1102-80-9. Application for permit. Permit required. No person, firm, corporation, LLC, other business entity shall begin any work of installing, erecting, or altering before such work shall be commenced. An electrical permit will be issued. Heated floor covered prior to electrical inspection. That's another reason why a heated floor could fail an electrical inspection. Article 424.46, the National Electrical Code. Cables installed shall be inspected. Cables are covered or concealed. Electrical Ordinance 1102-80-15. Inspections. Inspections required. Inspection shall be made of all electrical installations for which permits have been issued in a manner and to the extent necessary to carry out the provisions of the code. I would like to give you an example of both. The heated floor being installed without a permit. This happens if a homeowner decides to do it themselves. If you decide that you want to install a heated floor in your home and you do it yourself, that's not a problem until you go, if you want to sell your home, now that becomes an issue. Before you sell your home, you must have an inspection. And when the inspector comes out and they see that a heated floor has been added to your home, they will look up records to see if an electrical inspection was performed or if an electrical permit was issued. And if there's no record of that, that becomes an issue. So if you do it yourself, years later, you want to sell your home, that's when that's going to become an issue. The second thing, heated floors covered prior to an electrical inspection. This occurs frequently when a homeowner decides that at a later date they want to add a heated floor. Now, on the rough cover, the heated floor wasn't, the junction box isn't there. So when I come for the final, and if the heated floor is installed, it's going to fail inspection because no inspection was performed on the heated floor. I will give you corrective actions required to move forward to pass an electrical inspection. The authority having jurisdiction will give the directive to remove unauthorized flooring to perform an electrical inspection of the heated floor elements. If you install heated flooring without an inspection, the first course of action, the authority having jurisdiction will give you the directive to remove the unauthorized heating elements. Because, I'll get to that, the authority having jurisdiction can request an infrared thermal image scanning of the heated elements by a reputable company. Failed inspections will be judged case by case. Please note, infrared thermal image scans shall never be viewed as an alternative to an inspection. If the authority having jurisdiction grants permission for an infrared thermal image scan, the scan must check for any anomalies of heated floor installation. These images will determine if the heating elements extend beneath the permanent cabinets. The heating elements shall not extend under the cabinets or appliances, as this may lead to overheating, and trapping could result in overheating of the system. Next on the list of reasons why heated floors fail inspection, wall cover. On the wall cover, if a plastic junction box. Plastic junction boxes are installed in residential installations. Plastic junction boxes are listed for non-metallic cable installations, also referred to as Romex. Metal boxes are required for proper installation of raceways. So if you're going to install a heated floor, you need 2 raceways. In order to accomplish that, you must have a metal box. The metal box shall be grounded and bonded. Per manufacturer's instructions, grounding also requires for all electrical heated floor systems. Per manufacturer instructions, a raceway will be required to install the heating cables. Some manufacturers allow both the heating and the cold lead to go in the same raceway. The heated floor cabling has a maximum 300-volt rating on the jacket. The non-metallic cable, a maximum 600-volt rating on the outer sheathing jacket. Next on the list, raceways. The approved raceways are EMT, ENT, LFNC, liquid flexible non-metallic conduit, FMC, flexible metallic conduit, or LFMC, liquid flexible metallic conduit. If you use one of these raceways, the FMC or the LFMC, if you use one of these raceways, a connector must be installed at the end of the raceway to protect from abrasions. Next on the list, areas restricted. Article 424.38, uses not permitted. Heating cables installed in closets. Heating, flooring, cables installed inside closets can lead to excessive heat buildup due to confined spaces and clothes piled up on the floor, potentially posing a fire hazard. One of the more popular places to put heated floors are in kitchens. I sell heated floor. I have felt more heated kitchen floors for pantries. Pantries. Inside the kitchen. This is a popular area now to install the heated floor. In the pantry, that's considered a closet as well. Sorry. So in the pantry, you're going to have food, you're going to have water, you're going to have soda, you're going to have paper towel, and these things are easily ignitable. And if you have a pantry, you're going to probably have custom cabinets. So remember, you can't place the heating elements under fixed furnishing, like fixed cabinets. So keep that in mind when you're doing a pantry, because kitchens are becoming more and more popular with the heated floor. I sell that often. Back to the restricted areas. Under or through walls. You cannot pass heated elements through a wall. That is not allowed. Or a door sill, part of the door frame that sits on the floor, a door sill. Under built-in cabinets. As mentioned, it can potentially damage the heating elements and create uneven heat distribution. So those restricted areas, the clothes closet, linen closets for the bathroom, kitchen, the pantries, no heating elements shall be installed on top of built-in cabinets. Keep that in mind, please. The cable placements. Here, I'm going to give you some minimum placements, the minimum spacing from walls, partitions, and fixed cabinets, 2 inches. That's the minimum. The minimum from baseboard heaters and fixed heating fireplaces, 8 inches. The minimum from any forced air vent, 4 inches. The minimum spacing from the center line of a toilet drain is 7 inches. The minimum spacing from a drain pipe, 4 inches. Avoid placing heated cable directly over expansion joints and permanent furnishing. Next on the list, individual branch circuits. Heated floor systems are required a dedicated circuit. National Electrical Code 23, Article 21022, permissible loads and individual branch circuits shall be permitted to supply any load for which it is rated, but in no case shall the load exceed the branch circuit rating. Check the manufacturer's instructions and requirements. either a 15 amp or a 20. So please check the manufacturer's instructions because the manufacturer will tell you what breaker to put that system on. Each manufacturer, they're different. So you must read and adhere to their instructions. Having your heated floor system on a separate circuit will help ensure that your heated floor will continue to work even if the main breaker trips. It also will ensure more flexibility if you ever need to work on the system. Install conduits. So please consult your manufacturer's instructions for the conduits and the National Electrical Code and your local inspection authority. So authority having jurisdiction. Next on the list is GFCI protection. The electric floor heating must have a dedicated circuit with GFCI protection. Those are normally instantly installed. It comes with a listed flooring system. The GFCI will come with that. If it does not come with that, that's a red flag to let you know that something is terribly wrong with this system, because the GFCI protection will help prevent from fatal electrical shock hazards and possible fire hazards. So the GFCI protection in the bathrooms, you have moist areas, wet locations. So if there's ever a safety hazard, the breaker will trip. The GFCI will trip. So make sure that if you install a heated floor system, that it comes with a GFCI protection. Next on the list is labels provided by the manufacturer. The manufacturer provides labels where you put it on the panel, in the panel board, to tell you that you have a heated floor system installed. Now I will go to a couple of questions that I received. Can heated elements and control cables be installed in showers, bathtubs? Yes, the heated elements can be installed in a shower. Showers have benches, and I've seen systems. I've seen maybe 2 manufacturers that actually allow their heated flooring to go inside a shower, because some showers have the benches and the special safety, well, not safety, but special features in the showers. So for the showers, you are allowed to do that per manufacturer instructions, but a bathtub, no. The bathtub, if you think about it, sits on the floor. And as I mentioned earlier, no fixed furnishing or fixed equipment can sit on a heated floor. So the bathtub, absolutely no. There are certain occasions when, depending on the type of bathtub, if you meet the manufacturer's requirements, if you have a pedestal bathtub, we have the 4 legs, and when they put the heated elements on the flooring, if they strategically place those heating elements away from those legs with those restricted requirements, with the requirements for the spacing, you are allowed to do that if you meet that requirement. If the entire tub does not sit on the floor, the flooring, the heated floor elements, you are allowed to do that. Next question I have. The electrician is telling the carpenter that he cannot run his floor heat from the bathroom vanity area into the linen closet, because by code it cannot cross under a threshold. There is a door between the vanity area and the linen closet, but however, the floor is continuous. There is no threshold. The carpenter says this is the way he has been installing heated floors for years, and there is no kit small enough to place the water closet on a separate controller. This question addresses two issues. The electrician is telling the carpenter that he cannot run his floor heat from the bathroom. The carpenter should not be running the floor heat. The electrical contractor has the electrical permit to install the heated floor. So that's a red flag that the carpenters are installing the heated flooring system. That is not allowed. Heated flooring is electricians. You can work together. If you need to work together, the carpenter's there, the electrician's there. We call that a composite crew. You can work together on it, but the carpenter shall not install in violation of the electrical ordinance and the National Electrical Code. Okay, in summary, all heated flooring installations requires a permit with an inspection. Failure to adhere to the National Electrical Code requirements and the authority having jurisdiction electrical ordinance will result in a failed inspection and delay your project. Attention! Beginning January the 8th, 2025, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Get your electrical questions ready. I will go live to answer your National Electrical Code questions. I will have a weekly guest. I will have industry guests from occasions. Ask the Lady Electrical Inspector podcast will focus on the minimum requirements for the National Electrical Code on electrical installations for new construction projects and existing structures. This is the hour for electricians in the electrical industry to sharpen their knowledge. Ask the Lady Electrical Inspector podcast will provide the platform for open dialogue surrounding National Electrical Code requirements and actions needed to complete your projects. Tune in weekly to begin equipping yourself with the knowledge needed to guard against compromising any National Electrical Code requirements. All are welcome to contribute electrical questions. Please, no code calculation questions. Guests can call in 563-999-3550. 563-999-3550. Tune in on January the 8th, 2025, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. My goal is to be proactive in preventing future non-compliance issues before the inspection. If you have any questions or comments, please contact me on any of my social media pages, Facebook, Instagram, X, YouTube, under the moniker Ask the Lady Electrical Inspector podcast. If you would like to add things to this discussion or provide feedback, you can email me at asktheladyelectricalinspector@gmail.com with any questions or concerns. Thank you for tuning in. Good night.